I'm going to pound Black Widow. Hulk smash. Boy, I think about it every night and day. I'm addicted, wanna jump inside your love. You know I think about it every night and day. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. Honey, gonna send you must. Dude, I kind of like this. I feel like I'm like really like I'm being interviewed. You know what I mean?
No.
Welcome back to a new episode of the Heavy Breathing Podcast. It is hot as here in KC. It's literally like the devil's balls have just been dangling above us and he's teabagging us like every other hour. Shit's ridiculous. It's hot. It's gross. It's sticky. His balls are sticky. I don't like it. I'm hot as and you might think, what's going on this episode? Well, this episode's a little different. See, I'm not going to say I didn't get a guest because I always come prepared, but I may have just not got a guest this episode, but that's all right because I feel like I need an episode where I can just talk to myself for once, and I don't feel like my ADHD will kick in when I'm like listening to someone because it just kind of pops out of nowhere a lot, you know. But luckily we have Esai and Mark here, so as always, I'm always happy for Esai to be here. I mean, Mark's here too, but you know, Mark is like, put the camera on you, Mark. Let him see your face.
Oh, put it on me when I talk.
Beautiful.
He's cute. Isn't he look cute today? Doesn't he?
He is.
I'm going to talk about what's been going on with our podcast lately. Now, as you can see, we're all over the place. I'm now in a black
void
right
the
now.
Void is what we'll call it.
I look like I'm in an interview. I feel like Batman's going to come in and slap the shit out of me. This shit's like ominous for some fucking reason.
It looks more like an episode of Ghosts right now.
Yeah,
Ghost
it's
Hunters.
like weird. It looks like we're all in like different rooms. It looks like Esai's in like room 3A.
I'm actually in the bathroom right now.
I mean, you guys did a podcast. You guys never farted during your like sets?
No, not to where like you could hear it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no.
I've had a few times we've done it, and I'm just like
in our studio.
Duh. I've crop dusted y'all like 7 times, bro.
Jesus.
It's ridiculous. But like, that's my thing. That's like my worst nightmare is like to go out with someone and fart in front of them. You know what I mean? Like someone who I highly respect or a date and I have to shit. Because we've all had that, right?
No, I feel like you get the nervous shits out before you go. That's the move.
So, but the thing is, it depends on what you eat.
Yeah, no, like
That's
if
why I
it
don't
makes
go
your
to-
stomach rumble.
That's why I don't go
then
to
you're
Applebee's or Buffalo Wild Wings
Or
anymore.
Chipotle.
I'm actually fine with Chipotle.
That
But,
doesn't
like,
do nothing to you? Man, it messes me up.
Well, because I don't go all crazy on shit I put on my food. I just keep it simple. I keep it just steak, cheese, rice, and beans.
That's all you need. That's the perfect storm.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't know, your stomach's just fucked up because I don't add nothing else, and I'd be fine. But when it gets to like Applebee's or B-Dubs, like I ate B-Dubs the other day, or when we went to go eat, when I was like driving home, I was just farting. Just farting. Or when we were playing pool, that's why I kept moving around.
Oh, no.
I kept just fucking like,
You're just spreading
and I kept going. And I felt bad because your baby kept running through it.
Oh,
I was like,
you
"I'm
crop dust
sorry,
my
I'm
baby.
sorry."
You know,
No,
I
didn't mean to.
want to drop kick you right now. Like where you're sitting. Just
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. But no, it's like,
It's not his fault. She's cheeks tall.
Cheeks tall. Don't say that.
tall. Who the fuck's... This is why you don't talk on my fucking show, Mark. You say shit like that. Cheeks tall.
She's small, man.
But I mean, hey, I guess it is how
I'm gonna start using that for sure, people.
your cheeks tall.
Man, shut up. Your cheeks tall.
Like,
I've
like
done
you know
the-
how girls say I'm fun size?
Yeah.
They're just going to say cheek size now. Cheek size. I'm
Your
cheek
cheeks.
size.
Yeah.
No, I've done that before in like elementary school where you try and like play it off. Like you do like let out a little fart, so you just kind of like lean in your chair and just go like make more fart noises just so it's blends
I
in.
used to try to cover it up with a cough, but I could never time it right. So I'd be like, I'm like, oh.
I had a very crucial moment in first grade because my move was always the Germex bottle. Go walk to the Germex and fart on the way there.
And then what? Use the hand sanitizer to wipe it away?
No. But I just like walked back to my chair and it was always silent. Like I never let a loud one rip out.
What did I do?
One time I fucking went to the Germex and I squirted some on and I tried to like make a clap sound because I felt it was about to be loud. But it was one of these. It was like a. I was like, no. Everybody looked back and just laughed. Dude.
I don't see the logic in that because what if it's a long fart? You just gotta keep cleaning.
Hey, you never expect a long fart though. You can feel it, I guess. But like, I don't know.
I don't trust mine because I'll fart. They'll either be long or they'll be little or it'll be. You know what I mean? I'll have a machine gun come out my ass. Oh, no. But no, I don't. I have to do like certain things. Luckily, if you play it right, you can make them silent.
How's that?
You just gotta like.
Relax.
I've been perfecting it.
No, you can't. I don't think you can relax.
You just kind of gotta like push it out slowly.
Oh no, that's the shart. That's the method for the shart to happen, dude.
No, because you know when it's a shart. There's some farts where I farted and I'm like, oh, ooh, and then I'm like, oh no, we're good,
man.
You know what I mean? Have you ever had that incident? Mark's laughing. I feel like he's had that fucking incident before.
Sort of. I mean, like, there's been times where like I've eaten food and then like I go sit down, like, you know, you just let your body relax, and then you're like, whoa, did my stomach just move? Like, oh fuck, I think I need to go take a shit right now.
You ever sneezed and shit yourself?
No.
I did that once when I was a kid.
That's an old person.
That is an old person thing, yeah.
Well, I did it when I was a kid once. I like sneezed really hard and my stomach was hurting. And I think I like went like this and then kind of tightened my stomach up.
like the scene in a Hall Pass when they're in the bathroom.
Oh yeah. I don't know, dude. It's just I was just having a bad day at school and I just fucking did that. Well, I also scared a girl and then I shit myself.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Explain
You
that.
scared her so bad.
Oh, fucking what grade was I? 5th, 4th grade or something? Yeah. There's this girl who I knew who was like very easily, like she could get scared.
Yeah.
And I went up to her and I scared her outside. And I was like, ah. And she screamed.
Just like that? That was weak.
I don't know. I just like snuck up on her.
Roar!
Like, she's in the playground moving, and I was there creeping.
How old are you?
And then like
5th grade.
4th grade, 5th grade.
So like 11, 12, around there.
Nah, that's not.
Wait,
11,
no.
12.
4th grade?
5th grade is like 11, 12.
Like 12, 13 is like middle school.
Regardless, I shit myself.
You're too old to be shitting yourself, is what you're telling me.
Bitch!
I don't know. What
When's the last time you shit yourself?
That's what I was gonna get at. Like,
My
I
shorts
can't.
look like short
I can't
shorts
really
today.
think of the last time I
That's-
shit myself.
I
Like-
can. It was sophomore year of high school, and it was in a CVS. My stomach was just killing me. I don't know why. And I was just walking. Oh no, it was a Walgreens in Roland Park, and I was walking down the aisle, and I like tripped on my feet, and my stomach just tensed up and went.
Drop through your shorts or what?
No, it wasn't like big or anything, but
So it was like a shark.
I guess in a sense.
Yeah.
But, and I was just like, oh no. And then I had to go, but you couldn't like get in the bathroom without having someone open it first.
Yeah.
I think. So they had to do that. I ran in, threw my underwear away, and then I left and I was like, we need to go. We need to get home. I got home, took a shower, did all that things. But here's the crazy part is that I went to a school football game and I was in the middle of the crowd because I didn't play football. I was a bystander. And I was like, happened to be right in the middle of like all the girls and everyone in the student section. And my stomach was bubbling. I was like, oh my God. I was like, if I shit myself right
Start
now.
knocking people down to get to the restroom.
And it did hit me for a minute and I kind of left. I like scooted because everyone was like, why are you sweating? And I was just like, just don't
Oh
ask.
my God, you made that noise?
Oh, well, fucking you try to hold in a shit in the middle of high school in front of all the hot girls.
You're the guy that when you shit, you make that.
Okay, but you've never had a shit like that where you've been on the toilet. This will be the last thing I'll say about shitting. But you've never been on the toilet where it hurt and then when you went, you made like, oh.
No,
Like,
I've
never-
given out grunts like get
out!
Get these demons out of me, you know, like
It's a little shit. That's what I hate when you're pushing hard and it's a little. You know what I mean? Just a little. It's just a little ball.
Man.
That's the shits I hate.
All right, this is a shitty episode.
Shitty episode.
Oh,
What a fucking dork.
Give me the snare drum, Mark.
I forget what color it is.
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah. First try.
Attaboy. Well, we were talking about what's going on in our podcast world, and somehow we fucking managed to get in the shitting again. But, so what's been going on with us? Well, for people who don't know, we finally had a comedy show about what, 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago?
2 weeks.
2 weeks ago? Yeah, that went great.
Or when this comes out, I guess 3 weeks ago.
Hopefully, maybe we could put some of it out, but it was a good show, though. A lot of people came out. It was fun. We had a good time. Hell of comedians. I'm going to get them on soon. They were great. I want to get Brock on real soon as possible. Or he's going to be coming on soon. Monisha, and then we've had Cole. Cole hurt my feelings the last time, so
Fuck him. He's not coming back.
Cole's not coming on again. He hurt me too much. And Dustin. But no, it was a good show, and we plan on doing more.
Cole wasn't wrong, though. You were talking about high school a little minute ago.
You did. You talk about it every single episode.
Maybe I'm still living in the past.
You are.
think?
Always, yeah.
Do you think I peaked in high school?
You didn't peak. You haven't hit your peak yet. You're still on the way up, bud.
What is considered peaking in high school? That is a honest question. Like, this is like you were your best, and that's it.
No, it's like, stereotypical. Like you're the captain of the football team, prom king, dating the cheerleader, and then you work at like a gas station for the rest of your life.
No, I would say it's like you probably like
I feel like that's the movie.
You
version
go
of
in
peaking.
Like nothing against. I know. I
come
got.
on,
Yeah,
just say
no,
it,
no,
just
no,
say it.
no,
Say it.
I
Say
had
it.
I'm glad I think before I speak.
I don't.
That would
Say
put
it.
me in such a hole sometimes.
Well, I'll say it then.
Go ahead.
Do you think peaking is like you were the cool kid in high school, the one that was always at the parties, the one that had all the bitches is what you guys call them. I call them women, and you just was like the shit. And then once you got out of high school, you tried the rap and it didn't work out. And there it is.
That could be it. Yeah, there you go.
Or podcast, perhaps. Maybe, maybe I did peak in high school. I'm not afraid to admit it. But I don't bring that shit up all the time. Not every episode, do I? Is that like a running thing I do?
Just somehow ends up falling into the mix of everything.
I'm just saying, a lot of dumb shit happened to me then, though. And then a lot of other shit happened to me. It's just kind of like, I don't like to relive in the glory days, but...
See, the fact that you call them the glory days.
I say that, that's a joke. That's just a saying. I don't live off that shit. You know? It's not my, it gets me hard in the morning.
Whoa.
Nothing like
Shouldn't.
that.
It's high school, bud.
Anyway, regardless of what Cole said, I love Cole. Don't get me wrong. But no, we're doing a lot more different stuff now. We're trying out different stuff. Like, I want to get into like things I want to do now for the show. You know, I've been thinking about it a lot, and I'm really gonna start trying to get like the guests we've been having on. They keep getting bigger and bigger, and we're going big. And here's my promise: if I don't get one of the news anchors on next year. I mean, I could go for like...
We can get a news anchor on next week.
I could, but I could go for bigger, but I'm like so determined to get a news anchor on. Because I feel like they're going to be like hard about it. You know what I mean? Like they'll be more difficult than it is to get like someone else on. People are weird like that. And this is the news anchor I want to get on, is the Nick Vassos.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but since I started my podcast, he was like one of the first big people I wanted to like get on for some reason. I don't know why.
Way to aim your targets high, though. You know.
You said what?
Said way to shoot high. You know.
Yeah, I don't know what my like infatuation is with him. It's nothing like in a creepy way, but it's more.
Sounds like it's a little freaking crush out there, bud.
I don't know. It's just like it just seems like someone fun to get on, you know. And I have like so many questions, like I want to ask if a lot of those conspiracy theories are true about the news, you know? That's my whole thing. And then also, like, I want to, like, football player would be cool, but, like, I got a lot of musicians on, which I have a lot lined up, too. So be ready for those episodes. Those are going to be fun. But I just have, like, a lot of people I want to try to get on that I feel like I'm going to have so much fun with. You know what I mean? And I don't need to bring on Esai anymore. Esai's falling asleep on me.
Yeah, dude, this is after podcast talk.
After podcast. No, it's not. It's just talking about the shit we want to do. What the fuck? I didn't think that was a dickhead
I'm sorry.
thing.
I was just falling asleep just a little bit though. It's just a little.
Oh, my bad. Well, let's boost it up then. 'Cause
Yeah.
apparently we gotta. He says, you know what? Okay. Actually, you know what? No. I'm going hard now. I'm fucking tired of this shit. All right? I'm gonna just I keep saying I'm gonna let loose every episode, but like this shit is just getting ridiculous now. The shit I'm about to do now, I'm about to go insane. All right? I already got on stage and did a show. I didn't fucking think I was going to do that soon, but here I am now, and I'm going to fucking do it. I'm motivated. All I watch is TikTok videos of inspiration after inspiration after inspiration, and honestly, I'm tired of it. I'm ready to just do it now. I'm ready to be inspired. Okay? I'm ready to take the leap, and I'm ready to get Esai off my fucking cock. Jesus Christ. And Mark, I fucking love Mark too, but you know what I mean? I love him too.
Let's talk about it.
Talk about what? My anger with Mark?
No.
I don't have anger with
Let's
Mark.
talk about your frustration.
My frustrations?
Yeah.
My frustrations?
What's been your lack of motivation?
You know, not to bring up old shit, but I don't know if you guys know, I was in a car wreck.
Okay, here we go.
You know, after
Did you die?
almost,
But did you die?
my heart died.
Okay.
My heart died.
Aye.
No, listen. Okay, I'm gonna leave it with this.
My dick don't work.
No, listen. I am. At the beginning there, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say it's a set thing now. I'm just saying how this year's been going for me. It has been a fucking roller coaster. Okay, a fucking roller coaster. I think that's fair to say.
It's been an upward roller coaster.
Few hills, I think, on the way up.
A little. I'd call them speed bumps.
Okay, well, I almost became a speed bump when I got hit.
But did you?
My pelvis sure did. But listen, this is how I see it right now. I hit such a weird funk. I was talking about this yesterday. I hit such a weird place during this year. I got to probably one of the lowest parts I've ever been in my life. Nothing too crazy to where I want to, jump in front of a train, but I got pretty low in life. I'm not going to lie. And what helped me get back to just getting back in the game is just I had to pick myself out of these holes. I had to crawl my way out of them. Esai knows how bad it was.
I was there with the rope pulling you up.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, Esai saved me. He's my white savior.
White, I'm green.
Anyway, I went through so much this year, and maybe this is why I did want to do my only episode today, because we did talk about how I needed my therapy session, and maybe this is
Heavy therapy part 2.
It's feeling like it.
It always feels like it, really. Every episode.
Well, I like to be honest, fucker. But listen, I did dig myself out of a hole. I'm still digging myself out there, but I'm starting to see better light, and it is more fun now from where I was.
Go ahead. I didn't mean to.
See, bro, I can't.
I
can't do a simple.
I had a notification.
I'm trying to be inspirational.
I got tagged in something, and I wanted to see it really quick. I didn't think the volume was.
I'm trying to be.
Mark's over here texting whores while he's supposed to be
honestly,
switching.
I'm about to quit this episode right now.
No, I don't want you to. I don't want you to. I'm pissed at Mark too. Mark, pay attention, dude.
I'm sorry, these whores are more interesting.
Wow, you're spilling your guts, and he thinks these whores are more interesting.
Mark, it's kind of funny you say that. It's real fucking funny you say that. Because anytime I see any content with you, I scroll right past it.
Same.
Be gone. I don't like it. I don't dislike it because it's not worth my time. And it's just boring. When I see your dad, I'm rooting for your dad. But when it comes to you, I'm just I feel like Big Mod could pull the show off by himself.
So when you say any content with me, that means you don't like Dairy Queen, you don't like
Nah,
You don't like the Kansas City Chiefs?
I'm more of a basketball
Never shopped
guy.
at
Who's
Sherwin
your
Williams.
insurance person?
Not
Yeah,
them.
you're not
Where
a
do
State
you
Farm
bank
guy?
at?
Not them. Not anymore. Now that I know. He's riding hard. I like to say he rides hard on that fucking 3 seconds he was in that fucking commercial.
Dude, you would do the same
Okay, I
thing.
wouldn't go around. You know what Mark does? When Mark first started telling me he acted, he's like, yeah, I act a little bit. I was in you probably seen me in that Community America commercial.
If you're a Chiefs fan,
Blazer.
last season you were watching every game, you would have.
Yeah.
It's a blink and you miss him. Like he's in a suit. Well, let's talk about this. Let's talk about the gay guy you played in that Dairy Queen commercial.
It was never like officiated, but everybody,
The wedding
everybody,
wasn't?
everybody assumed it. It was kind of interesting. Like, I don't know why.
And you know what I was about to say?
I mean, is it too aggressive to be that happy about ice cream? Maybe.
Yeah, but like how I like to look at the backstory of your commercial is that you guys got that ice cream and then you and that dude got to business in that house.
With
Like,
the ice cream?
Dairy Queen, right? Yeah, Dairy.
Yeah.
or
So I
did you
find
get a
it
burger?
interesting how we were on your therapy session and you deflected to Mark and his.
Maybe that's my problem.
Merge.
Maybe I don't like. Well, what do you think my problems are?
No, I don't. I honestly,
My whole family,
You can't-
and friends say I need to go to a therapist.
I
I think
don't.
they're right.
I don't know. Yeah, yes and no. This is your therapy if you used it correctly. You know.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's kind of like I can't put everything out there.
Obviously, yeah.
Can't talk
But-
about the time I was touched.
Okay.
Can't talk
You
about
have
the time
talked
you
about that
have.
before.
I
I know.
on here. No, I haven't.
Yes, you have.
When?
Roll a clip. No.
Yeah, roll that fucking clip because I do not edit it out.
More
Did
than
we?
likely, we did not.
Oh, okay.
So go ahead and retell it.
No.
I was
You
playing
don't.
hide and seek.
No, you don't have to, you don't have to. No, but that's the thing, Jake. Like, I give you shit all the time, but like, I don't know what your real problems are. You know?
Oh man, they're bad.
Well, no. I'm not
just
saying like
kidding. Not bad.
your tribulations. I'm saying like your mental state problems.
See, and that's what I've been trying to figure out because that's what I wanted to talk about here is that things that I'm trying to, what I say, how my life's been going so far, which every time I get into it, it derails.
See, but that kind of pisses me off.
Why?
I'm mad now. Actually,
In my life?
Yeah. Because like, in hindsight, like I always like to compare my life to people who have it way worse than me. There are over 1 billion people that have it way worse than
okay,
me,
hold
right?
on.
Right? No. But
No.
what I'm saying is if you were to have the self-awareness to every time put your life in hindsight, you have a pretty fucking amazing life.
Okay, first of all,
Amazing. Not good, not great.
First of all,
amazing.
okay, let me say this. I'm not going around saying my life's fucking sad and everything's happening. I'm not saying that. What I was trying to get at in this is
Coulda
that
fooled
my
me.
life, what that my life did this year, this season.
Yeah.
It started out rough.
You had a bad year so far. I mean, you had a bad first part of the year. but-
First part of the year, and then I started to pick it up better. Now I'm in a better spot. Hopefully, it'll keep going. But I'm not trying to say because I do that thing. Is I'm like, oh, I could be fucking living on the street begging for change, trying to eat coochie for $1. You know what I mean?
$10, but yeah, I know what you mean.
But I'm not. I got all my teeth. I'm not methed out. I'm living life right now.
Yep.
And my life has been going better. So I'm not over here trying to do
I know
a
your
sob
problem.
story.
I know your problem.
What's my problem?
I think you ponder on your tribulations too long.
I think you're right.
Because there's nothing wrong with, worrying about the shit you're going through and the time that you're going through it. But, like, some stuff that you went through happened months and months ago, you know?
Yeah.
And so, like, at what point do you tell yourself, I think we're done talking about it. Let's move on. In my own head. In your own head, though. Like,
That's what I've been trying to figure out lately. Because as much as we do joke about a lot of the shit that happens to me, a lot of the stuff was kind of fucking rough.
It was, yeah.
All right. Was not prepared for that. Nothing like that's ever happened.
And like you got to think, it was rough for you. It was scary for your parents, scary for your brother, scary for the rest of your family and friends.
Yeah.
So like
It was rough for us too. I mean, we had to deal with it.
He's like, you know how much work I had to pick up.
Mark, if you just want to just go back to being on your phone, that'd be cool.
No, Mark, get off your phone, dude. We're having a serious conversation on a comedy podcast.
Exactly. Fuck you. Fuck you. We can have serious conversations. I feel like
your podcast gets extremely serious quite a bit.
in a fun way.
Sometimes no, but like I think it's just too heavy sometimes.
Heavy breathers.
Heavy breathers.
Heavy. It's getting heavy on heavy breathers.
Yeah, but no, it's like I don't know. That's my thing that I worry about as a producer is what content, like when is it too much to where, because like when someone's at work, they're not trying to hear stuff that's down. Like, like it's like more exciting.
See, my thing is like, it's not down per se, but it's more like, hey, we all go through it.
Yeah.
But I'm more of like, I like to have fun with it. Because I do like to see how other people would, and it sounds kind of gross when I say it out loud, but it's like, I kind of like to see how other people kind of see me. Don't answer that, Mark. But like how they would, I don't know what I'm looking for.
Yeah,
I'm lost.
So like
in a fun way.
What I look at though is like what I get at is that when people are watching this, how many people are like, man, quit bitching. Like I just lost my dog, or I don't know, like some something more drastic than that.
You
obviously,
guys lost your dog.
No, but like someone
fucking
could be going through shit way worse, and then they come on here looking for something to. No, but what I'm saying,
pouting, bitch.
No, I'm not saying. See, why are you getting?
You're coming at me with this attitude.
I'm not coming at you, dude. I'm just saying from the audience perspective, you got to think they come on here and they're probably trying to lighten their mood and get. And then they have to deal with more like sadness stuff,
Okay, but I was gonna wrap it up in a pretty little bow with a laugh.
Okay, no, I'm not saying what you're doing is wrong. I'm just saying like,
no, you're wrong
from the audience point of view.
I'm just kidding,
even is that good to do? I mean, like to take a serious moment, but then like, but it was all in good laughs, Like,
yeah.
Is it? I mean, it's.
I mean, that's how I cope with shit. How do you cope with shit? Let's get serious.
Head on.
I'm just kidding.
Head on. You gotta grab the bull by the horns.
Okay, you know what? Let's have fun then. All right, let's have fun. Let's talk about my sex life with Mark.
Wait, what? With?
Yeah, with Mark.
Okay. Is this something you guys need to tell me?
Yeah, we need to talk about something. Are you having difficulty on Tinder?
I don't really use Tinder anymore. Tinder has fallen off.
Facebook.
That's one of them.
Is Facebook good? Grindr. I did it once. And
I don't want to say it's more real, but it's more normal people. I mean, like when you go through Tinder, it's it's pretty hot girls. But I mean, if you're not a fucking 10,
I just moved it up to like past 30-year-olds. Yeah. I have a question. Would you raise a kid that's not yours?
I could. I mean,
Do you prefer not to?
I mean, obviously, I'd want my own. I don't want to just come into the family and just be that one. I'd hope to have more kids out of.
Want your bloodline to succeed?
Yeah, sure. But I could raise someone else's kid, depending, because I've seen situations where the kid is just bad and it drives away.
There's only a few girls. I've said this to. I'll say this to the day I die. There's only a few girls that I know that I will raise their kid with them. I'm not gonna say their names.
Shoot your shot?
I don't know. I don't know if I want to. Probably not.
Can I?
Can you? Yeah, I'll put you on.
Sweet.
Just not the one I want, but
well,
I know some other ones, like the reserves.
The reserves.
Army reserves.
Hey, I got something fucked up to ask. Or what do you guys think if this is fucked up? The other day, I was with two of my friends. It was a girl and a guy. And I told him, I was like, I want to try to hit up some girl, get back into the dating game, Well, not dating game, but you know what I mean? Get back into it. Mm-hmm. I want to hit up a girl. So I put on a piece of paper, I named off like 5 girls. And then I was like, well, let's do a draft pick. And whoever gets the most picks is the one that I'm going to hit up. And we had a draft. And we even did the noise and everything. Like, yeah, you get it. Like, so we had the delegation and everything, and
in the 2023.
Coochie because this is what I saw. I was like, for the 2023-2024 cuffing season, I was like, and that counts for October, November, and December, and then we had this playing. Jacob would like to pick, and I'd say their name.
Wait, when did you do this?
A couple weeks ago, 2 weekends ago.
Did you hit them up?
Yes.
And?
We're still scouting, but
You might as well just do all 5.
No. We got to go in order because think about it. When you try to hit up a girl, say that's not on an app or anything, right? And it's just someone you seen on Instagram or Facebook or Snapchat. You take your time scouting, right? You gotta know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, have you? I mean,
I've been out of the game for 6 years, so
yeah. So you can't really talk, but
I mean, I still can because I don't have. It's not like my game left. I still got game, but you know,
So you sit on the sideline. You're not even on the court, man.
no, like put
You're
it
a fan.
Put it this way though. Put it this way. If we went to the bar, club, whatever you kids do nowadays, you know. And I went with Trin, and she gave me permission to have a competition with you to see who could get the most digits.
with who?
Me and you, I would beat you hands down.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah.
Let's put in.
And you can't act gay.
First of all,
Hey, girl, you know I can see you doing it. I can see you doing it.
No.
Yeah,
No.
Okay, go ahead. What?
I kind of want to ask her to do that challenge now, because I may be shy, but when it comes time for competition wise, I'm fully invested. I'm in. But maybe you could pull a little more. I don't know. You know what? No, I'm not giving you the benefit. No, fuck you. You're gonna pull all fat bitches anyway.
That bitches need love too.
That bitches have numbers.
I had 200 plus.
I'm pulling.
God damn, dude.
I'm pulling white girls with dirty feet. That's the type I want.
Yeah, they're walking in the club barefooted.
Yeah,
sticky bottom.
Yeah,
of the
those are the type of girls I like.
disgusting.
I get the ones with, mental issues or like parental problems.
Oh
god,
been there. Do you really think that is like something?
What?
Like, a girl that doesn't have a dad is like one of the most, like, they're just fucked up in the head.
I don't think it's
they
not
all are.
having a dad. It's having a dad who's like either not in her life or like
That's not having a dad too.
Well, you know what I mean. There's a big difference. Like if you just don't have a dad, I don't think she's gonna be the
so,
same.
but I think either way, the absence of the father doesn't, because like they say daughters base their future husbands off of their dad, like the dad's character, you know. So like if it's non-existent, then they have nothing to go off of, and then more than not, they're probably like rolling the dice every time.
See, and they say the same with us, is like guys kind of pick their girls kind of based off their mom.
Yeah,
in a sense.
it's because that's like the first like affection that you get from another human being, like growing up.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So my question is this, because you say you go for mentally unstable women.
No.
Mark,
I don't
what are you trying
go
to say
for them.
about your mother? Huh?
I don't go for them. I just somehow always end up in that situation. Like I'll tell you, like on dating apps, like I don't know anything about their backstory or anything until like we start going out,
I want
and
to
then they start
lore.
Yeah, well, then they start telling me. So I'm like, oh shit, you grew up in a single
But you
household.
can tell by their photos, though. You can always.
It sounds to me like Mark is scouting in the second and third round draft pick.
Oh damn! You're like the fucking Jets, bro.
I'm just saying.
Hey,
You
man,
never know what you're gonna get.
Take some veterans.
You could get a
I'll
Tom
take
Brady
I'll
one
take
day,
some
though.
Veterans.
You could get a Tom Brady.
And I'm rooting for you. Like,
Yeah.
all jokes aside, I hope you do get a Brady someday.
Hey,
But
those
also-
first round picks end up getting hurt or end up being nothing in the long run sometimes. So,
Very true. Very true.
But are you actually looking to date any of these crazy bitches?
Well, it depends on how crazy they
on
are.
Yeah, it's from what it sounds like.
Actually, you know what I really think it is? I think based on my own perspective, I grew up in a very like loving household, like family style. And I think my nurture mode is me wanting to bring them into that kind of life, like something they didn't have.
You're trying to save someone.
Yeah. That's why I try saving strippers.
Save a hoe, bro.
I'm trying to save a stripper,
Can't
man.
do that.
Can't do it.
We all did it once, and it just don't. it don't work out. And
I don't think I've ever tried to save no girl.
okay, well I can say I have.
Yeah.
I was like, I got you. You're good.
Yeah.
You'll be fine with me.
I'm not good with feelings, though.
Yeah, you're pretty autistic when it comes to feelings.
Very much so.
Like, it just, I don't know. It kind of like, I think about, sometimes I'll be like sitting there, like drinking a coffee or something, and I'll just think about like how you and your girl are. In a sense, it's like, does this dude ever show emotions towards her or anything?
I do all the time, every day.
I don't know, man.
Every day. I'm a very
I
affectionate
feel like
person.
you're like, when she's like, how do I look?
You're just not a
You
PDA
look great.
person. That's all.
What do you mean? I'm like, you look beautiful, baby. I'm like that.
Fucking
I said you're not a PDA person.
Oh, I'm definitely not a PDA person. I'll give her a hug and kiss in like public, but I'll hold her hand, but I'm not like arm around her, grabbing her waist. This is
Hand in her back pocket, her hand in yours.
That's one thing I could not do, and I see that shit a lot, is people who are like hugging up on their girl and shit in public. Or like that's how they walk like this and shit.
Yeah.
If I do that, I'm either just fucking around.
I know someone like that.
Mark, do you do that?
Mark's a PDA person.
If if
Mark,
I'm
do you
horny,
Come here, motherfucker. Put her in a headlock.
Oh no.
Do you wait? Hold on, Mark. Let's evaluate this for a second. How do you say you are in public with a girl? Say you bring a girl out to a bar or something, and you guys are feeling each other. Are you touchy a lot?
Yeah.
Or are you just so you are touchy? Mm-hmm. See, my thing is like
but not enough where we'll get kicked out.
Yeah. See, some people go all crazy. I can't do that shit. Like, I'll be like touchy, hold hands.
They start making out on top of the pool tables and shit.
Yeah, making out in public.
I feel like, I don't know.
How do you feel about that one?
Daddy issue girls for sure.
Yeah, I don't mind like giving a girl a kiss and shit, but like making out in public, that's just.
I just think it's sloppy.
It is, and it reminds me of like the raw couples. The
what?
The raw. They're like, Pookie Bear, I love you so much. Oh, I love you, Snuggly Wuggly. Shit like that.
They just remind me of Stranger Things.
Oh yeah, shit like that.
Dustin.
But you know what those couples remind me of? Like when you go to amusement parks and there be that one couple in the line and they're all up on each other, like kissing and making out and shit. And you're just like, fucking hurry up! I want to get on the ride.
They're nothing against those people. But those are usually some very strange people. Like, I don't think they're always like mentally like.
I know. I think their dopamine levels are higher than ours.
I don't know. I've seen
what
some
I mean?
people
Hornier.
Yeah, like they're always lustful.
I don't know. I just couldn't do it. Like even I don't know. I feel cringy if I do shit like that.
I mean, I was embarrassed. I was
shit.
embarrassed as fuck to kiss a girl in the hallways in high school. I just didn't like doing that.
Okay, maybe I was a little bit of a, because I did used to like not to bring up high school.
Mark did it.
I did it for you. Don't
Okay,
worry.
cool, great, good segue. No, I'm just kidding. But I did that shit. I did that shit.
I just didn't. That's the only time really. I mean, I grew the fuck up. I mean, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like in high school, I was like, I don't want really people to.
I was
see
a
me.
freak about it.
Stop, babe. We're in class.
They used to tell us save room for Jesus.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
I was like, he don't want to get in on this.
Like at your guys' dance, where they say you need to be at least one Jesus length.
No,
apart.
they'd say Bible space away.
Did they used to get at you guys for that? If you guys were dancing all up on each other?
If it was like serious grinding and shit, but otherwise, like not really.
Like they were hawks about us, but now,
I didn't like school dances.
my God,
I thought they were whack.
of course you did.
I mean,
I would have
they
preferred
are.
smoking a cigar around the lounge or something, hanging out. Just
No, like, I
sophisticated with some
would
jazz
like-
music in the
No,
back.
like the after parties and stuff were cool, but like the dance themselves,
you don't like a bitch throwing some ass on you, bro.
that was not happening, dude.
You didn't. Yeah,
you
no,
know that wasn't happening.
You don't. Who to who?
And to anybody
No, I've had ass thrown on me.
at a school event.
Not at a school event.
That's what
but-
I'm saying.
Oh.
Dude, actually, it was bad in middle school. I remember, like, girls, I'm like, oh my God, this is a little too much for middle school.
Fucking dude was bricked up all through middle school. he
was trying to have
showed
a
up
book.
to the dance already
let's
bricked
get
up.
off. Let's get off of the school.
In the
talk.
classroom, you had the book on your lap just to.
Refer to your notes, please, dude.
No, I'm having fun. Oh, this is a fun podcast now, right?
It's all right. It's all right.
Oh, fuck you. See, I'm trying, bro. I'm trying.
I know, but we're gonna discuss more structure for the podcast. You know, because hey, let's be honest here. I'm gonna let you get to your notes, but I just want you to answer one word, yes or no. Do you think that your podcast has basically no structure to it? I'm not saying you don't have notes ready.
It does, but I mean, we
said one word. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I'm being a dick.
Ness. No and yes.
Yes.
Yes. No, yes.
No.
We do.
Okay.
All right. So listen, I did find some stuff because my TikTok be a little crazy, and I want your guys' opinion on this. Okay, ready to listen? And I'm going to send the video so we can all watch it. But check this out. I came across this other day.
Is that I told you to come at 2 p.m. and you came at 2:04, 4 minutes late. I'm not used to this kind of delay. For me, it's not possible, to have a relationship where my partner is not showing up on time.
I didn't hear that.
Your partner not showing up on time? That's essentially the whole thing?
So basically, the dude's yelling at the girl.
Was he Asian?
No, they're like German or something. I don't know what the fuck they were.
Oh.
He's like, you're not showing up on time.
I know, I got a little...
Yeah. You need to get there on time so we can catch train. No, but like he was yelling at her, telling her to show up on time. And like,
who was this to him?
His wife,
I guess his
someone?
girlfriend
Yeah.
or something. I don't know.
Why wasn't she on time?
See, and this is the discussion we're having today.
Well, in his defense, I think German people are very punctual. I think that might be
fucking
cultural.
bitch.
You think the dynamic is definitely different in Europe?
Yeah.
As a whole.
for
Like
sure.
the wife husband role.
Yeah. Oh, it is nothing compared to how it is here.
This is the wild, wild west right now.
Oh, I asked people who lived out of country, and they're like, "Dude, dating here is fucking horrible compared to how it is out there."
Yeah.
Is it the men or the women's fault, though?
I don't know. I feel like it's both.
Now I will say this:
It's both.
it is definitely both,
It's
and
guys against girls all the fucking time.
it went away from traditionality, like in the 2000s. Like 90s was still somewhat traditional relationships. 2000s kind of fucked everything up, and it's still been fucking shit up to this day. But I think we're heading back in the direction of traditional.
You think?
I think so.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's kind of rough. Like, I'm not putting blame on just one like set, you know? I think it's both of us when it comes to relationships and stuff. Because I just think...
So where do men go wrong? Let's do that.
Okay, where do we go wrong? We're perfect. No. No, I mean, for one, it's like, I know a lot of guys that want to settle down, but once they're given the opportunity, they're just like, I still want to go and fuck around, or I still want to be a dog, or we have something like to show off, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we don't get attached, or we feel weak for getting attached. And also it's like, here's where I think when you come back to like the 2000s, I feel like we were so exposed to all this fantasies and all this shit that's just not true and real. Like, think about all the love shit we saw growing up. It was like constant. It was everywhere. But I mean, like, and the shit just was not realistic. And I think a lot of guys nowadays, which it's not always the worst, but it kind of is really fucking controlling. Really controlling.
I disagree.
I think so.
You know what it is? Because that's what you just had is a woman take, really.
Well,
and I know you're playing devil's advocate. So I'll give you that. But like, you got to think it's just that
setting boundaries is one thing, but being controlling is another.
Females hate that guys have standards too. But it's okay when they have standards, you know? Mm-hmm. Like they can say, "Oh, he needs to make this much. He needs to drive
allowed
this.
To have standards, but
he needs to be able to
I do hate
pay for this, you know, like
I
that."
do hate
But then when a guy's like, I need my girl to be fit. I need her to, you know, clean around the house. I need, if I'm taking care of the bills,
it's just, I don't know. And
I need her to not go to the club.
because I don't know. Okay, that's it.
What do you think about that?
Girls go in the club?
Yeah. Because I'll be 100% with you. Me and my girl, like, we got that agreement pretty much that, like, she doesn't go out to the club or bars with her friends.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You just got to set boundaries.
Yeah.
It's not... Controlling and boundaries are two different things,
Yeah.
but people try to mix them together. My thing is this, because when I was in my last relationship, we kind of made a thing with each other where we were like, we're not really going to fuck with clubs no more either. Because one, we just knew, we knew the club vibe.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if we did, obviously it'd be together and shit like that.
Yeah.
But also, my thing was this, like, if you want to go out, get drinks, or do whatever, I'm not going to say, you know what I mean? Like, it's just communication.
Well, you know what it is for me, though, is, like, it's different if, like my girl can go hang out with her friends wherever she wants. Like, I'm not stopping her from doing anything. But it's when there's a mixture of alcohol and single dudes that are looking to, you know,
Okay, but isn't
with
that
the
where,
intentions.
Isn't that where your trust comes in with your girl, though?
No, no. And
I've seen girls who are drunk
that's the
and
thing,
they're
though.
still all about their fucking
100%. But it's more of a protection thing. It's not even a insecurity. You know, like,
Yeah.
I know my girl's gonna always hold it down. She's not gonna fuck around or do anything like that, you know? So with me, it's more of like, I don't want to, I know that the attempts are gonna happen, so why would I allow them to happen? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, like, let's be honest, girls' friends nowadays aren't the most supportive. You know, I feel like girls have this weird thing where they like to support toxic shit in their friends, and it's almost like they want to see their downfall. You know, like they want to let them fuck up because they're just having a little hot girl summer.
Because it's usually
type
the
thing.
single friend who kind of lures
Right,
out the
kind of like
relationship
pushes
friend.
them into.
So I know I'm pretty sure I've had that firsthand.
Yeah.
But my thing is this. I've also met girls that are not that.
Yeah, for sure.
And so, but that's just the same with guys, though, if I'm playing devil's advocate.
100%.
Because there's guys I know who are dating, but their boys are like, man, fuck it, bro. Come on. Like,
Yeah.
well, you know what I mean? Like, so it's not just to say it's just girls.
No, it's not.
No, but I mean, I do get what you mean.
And I'm only speaking on the females in relationships. Like, I'm speaking from, like, the male, the boyfriend or husband's point of view, you know? Not so much, like, because that 100% husbands, boyfriends, they'll go out with their friends. If they go out with their friends and all that, it's definitely some of that where the single friends are, like, just looking to go get a girl and they're with them. So, like, they end up falling into, like, that lane. But, like, with guys in clubs, bars, like, if they go out with, I feel like it's not that big a deal if guys go out with their guy friends, you know, to the clubs or bars, but only because guys are the initiator. So, like, if you trust your man, you let him go to the bar, let him go to the club with his friends.
My thing is that it seems nowadays the littlest things are considered cheating when they're really not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's about the intentions.
Yeah, and it really is. Because, like, me personally, I'm someone who talks to people and not in any way. Like, I'll be talking to people and they'll think, oh, I'm flirting or something. But it's just me just talking. And my thing is this. And my last girl, she understood this too.
Mm-hmm.
Growing up, like, my first friend ever was a girl. And I was around my mom a lot too. So I was just always used to just talking to a lot of girls and shit.
Right.
So I'm just comfortable talking to girls.
Mm-hmm.
And I talk to all dudes too, but, like, some people be like, man, dude, you're flirting with that girl, whatever. I'm like, no, I'm just comfortable talking to, like, girls. Like, I don't mean anything by it, but sometimes nowadays I feel like people just think the slightest thing, if you look over a way or you do something, like, I feel like people are so easily jealous nowadays.
Yeah, very insecure.
Very, very, very insecure. Like, how do you feel about going through each other's phones?
We don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm not really big on that either. Like, I'm kind of like, if I trust you, I trust you, you know?
Right.
And honestly, it's like, it's just going through someone's phone. It's like you're going in there to try to find something.
Yeah, and more than not,
yourself.
More than not, you're gonna find something that's gonna upset you.
Exactly,
not so much that like cheating,
and it may not even be nothing.
Yeah,
but you're just trying to look for that.
Yeah,
that's why I always think anyone that's going to get into someone's phone, you're going in there with the intentions of trying to start an argument.
Exactly,
and your insecurities.
All about the intentions, heavy intentions.
Like, who is this message from so and so over a year ago?
Yeah, you mean when I didn't even
7 months before we started?
You mean when I didn't even fucking know you?
When you were in 7th grade, 10 years ago.
Yeah, literally. What are these kick messages? No, but like,
I miss kick.
I'm not big like on going through phone shit either.
Yeah,
it's not really my thing. Now, what about this? I had this conversation before. Do we care about the person's past?
I mean,
me and Valdo used to talk about this a lot.
Yeah, no, I remember
Valdo's stance was like, I don't really care what they did in the past because the past is the past.
Yeah, I mean, it's
every circumstance is going to say different.
The weird thing about that is just like if either one had like a very busy past, I'll put it that way, and they got around a lot, and they just so happen to get around with a lot of people that are around like in the city or whatever. It's just like you got to definitely make it aware to your partner, because like I'm not going to want to go in a room and there's like 2 dudes that she used to mess with or something. You know what I mean?
See, so that's
and I don't know about it though.
See, that's one thing I brought up is that I was like, listen, I don't care about your past. It is what it is. All right? This is what I would say to any girl I date. Like, whatever your past is, we all have past. We all did shit. All I ask is this. Whenever we're somewhere and there's someone you used to fuck with or whatever the case, just let me know. Because I talk to everybody. And I don't want to be dapping up someone when, you know, like they did something with you, you know? Just
so body count doesn't matter to you then?
Not... See, that's where I'm iffy. Now, it really shouldn't matter, because if they're down for you, they're down for you. You know, regardless of body count. That's just something you got to mature about and just. But that's the thing is like,
you're going and you're like, man, you're really good at this. She goes, lots of practice. He's like,
yeah. But like, it's kind of like that's the thing. Like, I don't really need to know their past. Like, I don't want to know. I don't want to know shit that is gonna like. Get on my nerves.
Okay, but like, so would it make you upset if like, say you did pop that question to your significant other, right? Early on, and she says, "Oh, 8," you know, and you're like, "Oh, that's not too bad, right?" And then little do you know, it's really 132. That's not gonna bother you if you ever found out.
I think it would, and then that's that. Until I'm presented with that situation, I feel like it would. What would you consider that? Either being dumb or being mature and moving on, or would you be considered dumb for just letting that? It's not like you can't do anything about it.
But here's the thing, though. Like, if I knew that number going in, I wouldn't have continued.
Yeah,
just because like that's a lot.
Hey, let me give you a hypothetical. Which one is worse in the scenario? Knowing that she had a lot of partners previous that she doesn't fuck with anymore, or having a very small number that she's still in contact with? Just
ooh,
that's a tough question.
I mean, it all depends on how you work the situation, I guess. If it comes to the small one,
I wouldn't mess with either. Can I get option C? All of the above.
I'm out.
Yeah, get out.
Well, I like to play. So, I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah.
I mean, what would you do, Mark? Would you go for the one that has less and then hopefully you think she starts fucking with them?
I never specified on the number of how many, but I'd rather they not have any contact with them. I mean, of that number. Like if say like I'm gonna give you the number, I guess I'd go 5. For the. Like, say she has a solid 5 under her belt, but she's friends all of them because just circumstantially she just knows them. Like, that's...
Should she hang out with them?
I mean, she knows them. They may invite her out at times.
Ooh.
The difference between the two, I think, is that they, in their minds, will always think that they can try to have another chance, like see if they can do it again.
Yeah, the guy's always going to feel like he can, for sure. The girl could emotionally detach herself. I think so.
You think?
Yeah, because females are a lot more stronger with their emotions, and that goes in both directions. Like either they're overly emotional or they're able to control their emotions really well, especially when it comes to like relationships, like with the opposite. You know, but yeah, we're at an hour, so if you want to end on one more fire question.
I was really into this. I'm not going to lie. I just wanted to see what your guys' stance on this. Because now that I'm going back into trying to get back into the game more, it's been a solid couple months. I think it's time to.
It's hard for me to tell any advice because like I've been out of the game for so long, and I don't even know what I would do if I was in your position.
But also, my thing is like this. I'm not really trying to focus too hard.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not going to be like my.
I feel like you got to let it come to you.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm not going hard and be like just out there. Like if I go out now, whenever I really go out anymore, I'm not like, that's not the thing. I'm really just like, I'm like, it is what it is.
You also do got to try though too, because like
I mean, yeah,
you
like,
got to. You want all girls to look at you as the fun friend, or do you want them to look like, oh, there's something's cooking right now?
Yeah, no,
he's
no,
giving
no.
me the eye, you know? Like,
Yeah, and I give a lot of girls eyes. They just run away.
let me see what the eyes look like to the camera. To the camera.
Shelby taught me actually.
Yeah.
Let me see. That's the eye.
I don't know what the eye is.
Mark's blushing.
Is he? I knew it. You like that, huh? You like that, you nasty bitch.
You can't tell under all this.
Hey,
gray.
can I teach you guys something? I learned it on TikTok, obviously. What don't you learn on TikTok nowadays? But I used it on training and it worked. So
It's cheating. She's already got feelings.
No, I know, but
You're
wait.
a baby with this girl.
I know.
It doesn't
But
count.
what you do is you
cigarette.
strongly give them eye. No. You give them subtle eye contact, but you're looking right eye down to the mouth, to the other eye, back down, up, and then you rotate. And then you go eye to mouth to eye to eye to mouth. But you got to be close. You can't do it from across the room.
Yeah, you can. Okay,
I don't think you can see the vision moving then.
If you're across the room, like, do you stare? Like, Mark, how do you stare at a girl from across the room? Does he do that one stare he does? How do you stare at a girl from across the room?
Are you still asking me?
That's what he said.
I said Mark, did I not?
Yeah, I know, but then you did the
How
face
do you
for me.
stare at a girl across the fucking room? Jeez.
Normal, I guess.
Do it.
Just smile.
Oh my God. All right, Isai, if you were in the game, how would you do it? The way you described it? Oh, he had to put his hand down. He was giving
No. So I don't know.
Get me wet.
You gotta. I feel like you can't just be weird and stare.
Obviously.
No, but like there's some
really-
guys that try to like give a stare that's like really like trying to like raise them up with no emotion attached to it, you know?
I'll catch myself, like, sometimes, you know what I do catch myself doing? When I find a girl that's attractive and we're talking, and I don't know if this is like, I'll like look them up and down as I'm talking to them.
I used to do that to train. It worked.
That's what I'm saying.
It worked.
Like, I look them up and down as we're talking. They'll see
Knocked
me
her
doing
up.
Dude, she was in high school. Calm down.
There you go. Yeah, he was 21.
Hey, but no. Anyways, you gotta give a subtle smile. If you're gonna give him a stare. Not like that.
Oh.
No, like a smile laugh and look No, a smile laugh and look away. Once you make eye contact.
Oh, she says those
smile,
She's
laugh,
like,
look away.
I'm just a funny little sag.
Did you say vag?
Yeah, no, you guys are not the Rizzlers for sure.
No, for sure. I mean,
The
like,
Rizzler on the roof.
If I talk to a girl, like, and I do find her attractive, I'll do eye contact a lot too.
Yeah.
And then I'll just kind of just slowly move my way down
Stare at the nether region.
like this,
He's stupid.
and then look my way up. I remember I was in the club one time, not that long ago, me and this girl looking at each other just straight in the eyes, and she's not that far, and we're dancing. Oh my God, dude, this girl's so fine, bro. I can't even like get in the details.
What's her name?
I see. I can't get into details. So I'm gonna give it to
Chubbing up a little there.
She's so,
Chubbing up a little.
Stop, dude. It's 3 dudes in a room right now. Can you not?
So what? Look at it. No, dude, she's so fine, and we were just looking at each other, and then I was like, oh, like, I'm just gonna rip your clothes off with my teeth right now.
You're like, I'm about to burst.
Yeah, like you don't know this, but I came in my pants right now.
Oh my god.
No, I'm kidding. But no, someday, girl's so fine, so fucking fine. All right, guys. Well, I came in with a game plan. I'm not gonna lie for this episode, and it went to shit. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't care. You know why? Because I love it. And the goal still for this year is to hit 500 subs. So we're getting there. We're at 350. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, like, comment, react, share, send it to your grandma. Tell her it's the new dish. I don't know. Do shit like that. Send it to everyone. Tell your fucking... Who can you tell?
Your gynecologist.
Tell your gynecologist.
Therapist.
Heavy breathing. Huh?
Therapist.
Tell your therapist, because God knows we need
Your dermatologist.
Dermatologist.
Your neighbors.
Your neighbors. And one more. The guy with the sex warrant across the street.
The pharmacy people.
The pharmacy people. And fuck it.
Cash register people.
Cash register people.
Your
as
local
well.
fireman.
Self-checkout cameras.
Self-checkout cameras. Yeah, there we go. Tell everyone. Tell your baby mamas, your baby daddies, your baby mamas, baby daddies. All right. Damn. It's been a pleasure. This is my last episode. We're finally done. It's over. I had a good run because I know this motherfucker's fired me after this episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for staying. As always, your boy Jakey Flaky. Adios, bitches.